Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, WrestleMania is this weekend, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to look at some wrestling belt designs. Now, I know you're going to say, I already have a second channel now called Just Mike Wrestling, where I do all my wrestling videos on that channel. But this one's going to be a little different. This one is going to be a sports theme, an NHL themed actually wrestling belt. I found these on the WWE shop website. They have these NHL Legacy championship belts. They also have NFL, MLB, and NBA and NBA, and I do want to do that too, but I want to try it with NHL first. Just have some fun with it, and I will say that I do like the NFL, NBA ones, and MLB ones a lot more than the NHL in terms of the design of the belt, because I like, see this championship behind me, I like this kind of shape, but all of them are more of that circular championship belt, kind of like those boxing belts, I think. But that's just more personal preference. Kind of like hockey jerseys, people are very specific on how many stripings a jersey has, or the rounded or squared off shoulders. Some people don't like shoulder pads or shoulder yokes, stuff like that. I'm more picky with championships. I like a certain design, or I don't like usually the circular championships. But to be honest, a lot of these designs still look good. So with that, let's get into it. Now, I do want to first say that I also only found 31 designs because Utah is not listed, and neither is Arizona Coyotes. So we're only going to look at 31 championship designs. And in last place, I have the New York Rangers. Now, again, I like all these. I'm just really nitpicking. But there is some stuff I just don't like about this. And mainly is that I'm okay with the New York Rangers logo in the center. I just don't really like the side plates. They just have that diagonal word mark of Rangers, and I think it's a missed opportunity to put the Lady Liberty logo. Either put the Lady Liberty logo in the center and then the New York Rangers on the side plates. I would have preferred that, but the colors are great though. I'm not going to say that the colors are bad. I do like the New York Rangers colors. It really comes down to the side plates and the logo choice. Next, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs. Those are my team. And if I'm being honest, if I was going to buy an NHL championship belt, this is the championship belt that I would buy because I am a Leafs fan. But I got to be fair in my ranking. And what I don't like about this championship design is really just the side plates also. The Leafs don't have a shoulder logo, so they're just using the same center logo on the side plates. And I don't like that. It's kind of like the Buffalo Sabres Winter Classic jersey where they have the main logo. They also have them on the shoulders also. I'm not a fan of that. They could have used like the TML logo. They could have used a different Leaf logo. They used like the Reverse Retro 1.0, the one that they had on the shoulder, something. But I don't like the fact that they're using the same logos for all three plates. Next, we have the Detroit Red Wings, and again, it's really just comes down to the side plates. I don't like those white side plates that just says Detroit Red Wings, just the word mark of the team name. They could have used that D logo. I would have preferred that on the side plates because some of these actually do use alternate logos or third jerseys or whatever on the belt. So this was no exception. They could have used that. Next, we have the Calgary Flames, and pretty much the same thing. I don't know why it's a missed opportunity to use the Blasty logo. Could have used that on the side plates and just keep that flaming C logo in the center. But the colors are still great though. Next, we have the St. Louis Blues. Same thing. They're using the St. Louis Blues word mark as the side plates on a white background. Missed opportunity to use that trumpet logo. I love that trumpet logo. Even the St. Louis Arch version, but I do prefer the trumpet logo. They could have used that as the side plates. Next, we have the Edmonton Oilers. Now, the reason why I rank them a little higher than the others that are using the word mark really is because Edmonton Oilers don't really have anything other than the cog. I think the cog logo that they call it, but I don't know if they even have that all the time because it's like, I don't know if it's trademarked or something by the designer, and they can only use it for Reverse Retro 2.0. I'm not sure, but I do like the top is blue and the bottom is orange. I think it's similar to their uniform. I can't remember, but I do like the design of the championship. It just comes down to the side plates also. Next, we have the Nashville Predators. To be honest, for side plates, for overall design. I would have preferred the bottom is that navy blue and the top is yellow, but other than that, it just comes down to color choices. But I do like this design. Next, we have the New York Islanders, and it's similar to the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't like that they are using the same logo on the side plates. But the difference is, I do like that they're actually putting it on an orange background instead of a blue background. They're not just copying it. But I don't know why they didn't use the Lighthouse logo. But yeah, that's why I ranked it where it is. Next, we have the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, funny thing is, this was originally going to be number 1, and then when I got a closer look at it, I brought it all the way down. And the reason why, well, I do like the design because I like gold championships, right? And it's the gold logo, but I don't like the strap that they're using. They're using more of a brown strap, and I would have preferred just use an all black strap, or if they could use a gold strap would be better, but I don't like that brown strap that they're using. It just made everything go downhill. Even the background of the star and swords logo that they have, the shoulder patch logo, I don't like the background that is also brown. Should have used black or something. Next, we have the Philadelphia Flyers. Now, I'm also giving them a pass for using a wordmark logo for the side plates. At least it's on a black background, not a white background, so I do like that. Also, I'm just cutting them slack because they don't have a secondary logo, so there's not much they can do. So that's why I in my ranking, I was trying to be as fair as possible, and it just comes down to the colors. I'm not really a fan of orange, to be honest. Next, we have the Montreal Canadiens, and again, kind of similar to the New York Islanders, I'm giving them a bit of a pass compared to the Toronto Maple Leafs for using the same logo on the side plates. I just like the background that they're using. It's kind of similar to their jersey. That it's a red jersey and that blue stripe behind the logo. I do like that a lot, and I do like the colors overall for this design. Next, we have the Washington Capitals. This just comes down to I'm just not a fan of their main logo. It's if I was doing a logo ranking video, their logo would be in last place. I think it's a missed opportunity to put that nice that eagle logo that they have that's on their shoulders, put that in the center, and maybe put the Washington Capital logo on the side plates. Even though I would rather see more of that eagle logo instead, but most people pay attention to the center, so I would prefer the eagle logo in the center. But other than that, they did a good job. Next, we have the Dallas Stars, and it's the only thing I just don't like about green belts is that they do remind me of the 24/7 title. If you don't know it, I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, it's fine. It's more like in the middle of the road for me. Next, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's kind of similar to the Dallas Stars, where they're using the side logos, the shoulder patch, but it's really similar to their main logo. With the name of the team around it in a circle. It just comes down to colors. I do like blue more for wrestling belts than green. That's all it is. Similar to the Dallas Stars, I don't like green straps, but I do like that they're not using their main logo on the side plates. They're using the M logo. So I do like that, but the colors are not my favorite, but they are just above in terms of design, not color, better than the previous two. Next, we have the San Jose Sharks, and at first I didn't like it that it was on a white background, like the logo's on a white background, and even the side plates. But I do feel like they are pretty balanced out, and the more I looked at it, the more that I actually liked it. So yeah, that's why I ranked it where it is. Next, we have the LA King, and I'm surprised that I actually like this more than I do because I don't like usually the white background on the side plates. But they do balance out well overall. And I am also surprised that I do like the gray complementing the gold and black also on this championship. So it was a good job. Next, we have the Buffalo Sabres. And yeah, I do like that they're using a different logo on the side plates because I mentioned them, their Winter Classic jersey. I do like that a lot. And yeah, overall it's pretty nice. I mean, the only reason why it just loses some points is that I'm not a fan of the white background, but of the side plates. But other than that, it's still a nice wrestling belt. Next, we have the Vancouver Canucks, and kind of the same thing. It's just that it's on a white background for the side plates. But other than that, it's a pretty good job. I'm usually just not a fan of the blue and green that much together, even though I do like the colors separately. Just together, they're kind of off. Next, we have the Colorado Avalanche, and they did a really good job. I do like that it's not on a white background, those side plates. It just comes down to the color, just that burgundy. It's this is why I couldn't put it at number one, because it's just the I'm not a fan of burgundy or maroon, whatever you want to call it, but they did a good job and everything does work together. Next, we have the Anaheim Ducks, and yeah, everything actually looks really good. There's no complaints. I'm just usually not a fan of orange, but other than that, everything looks really nice. I do like that they're using a different logo on the side plates. It's not on a white background, and yeah, good job. Next, we have the Chicago Blackhawks. I just wish they could put this on a black background. That's all it is. Everything else is good. I just wish that even just like the side plates, the C with the tomahawks, put that on a black background. It would have been better, nicer maybe. But yeah, that's all it is. Next, we have the Pittsburgh Penguins. And I do like everything about this, just minus the side plates. But the reason why it's ranked as high is because I just like the colors overall. Obviously, yellow and gold, it looks like a real championship, and that's just really what I like about it. And I'm not sure if they have another alternate logo. I'm not aware. So that's just the only reason I just put it as high as I did. Not a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, so I'm not trying to be biased or anything. Next, we have the Florida Panthers. Pretty much everything's nice, balances out. It just feels like it's just missing something. Maybe I would like to see more navy blue, just because it just feels pretty bland with the red, but it's just a great design, and they did a good job with the side plates. Not the same logo as the main plate. That's all it is. But I would like to see more navy blue. Maybe if it was on a navy blue strap, or that half and half like I saw with the Edmonton Oilers. Next, we have the Seattle Kraken. Overall, good job. And I just don't feel like the colors are popping like I thought it would. It kind of reminds me of the Colorado Avalanche. I do love the Seattle Kraken colors. It's just on this championship belt. Maybe it's just my screen. I like the design and everything, but the color just feels like it's a little muted. I don't know. You let me know in the comments. Next, we have the Winnipeg Jets. Overall, good design, great. It just comes down to the color at the end of the day. That's all it comes down to. And yeah, it's pretty good. Next, we have the New Jersey Devils, and I really like this design. I like that they're using a black background. The only thing I just don't like, obviously, is the jersey logo. But again, it is an alternate jersey, it's a third jersey logo, so they're not just using the New Jersey Devils word mark. So I do like this a lot, actually, and it just shows that the New Jersey Devils should actually come up with a black jersey with their main logo. I would like that a lot. This just comes down to personal preference now, and colors. Everything is actually pretty good. This could have been number one. Everything else here, I'm just nitpicking now. Next, we have the Boston Bruins. Again, no complaints here. I'm just nitpicking at this point because everything's pretty good. I just had to put something on number one. Next, we have the Carolina Hurricanes. Really great. The Hurricane logo in the center, the warning flags on the sides, on a black background. Again, just comes down to personal preference with colors. Yeah, I like it a lot. Next, we have the Columbus Blue Jackets. Same thing, just comes down to personal preference. I do like this design. Everything looks great. Cannon on the side plates, main logo in the center. Yeah, I couldn't ask for anything different. I wouldn't change anything. And finally, we have the Ottawa Senators. The reason why this is just number one, it's not because I'm Canadian. It's just because I do like that they use a gold, or it's almost gold logo. It looks kind of bronze here, but it looks like it's a gold logo. And it matches the design. It looks like a real championship. Maybe because like I've seen the tag team championships in WWE in the past use those Roman gladiator types for championships. And the side plates are the S's, the S logo. There's nothing wrong with this. I like this a lot. And this looks like something that it looks like a real championship. It looks like a wrestler would wear this to the ring. And that's what it all comes down to. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was a quick one. Let me know if you agree with me, which one was your favorite championship. Let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more videos like this, please hit the like and subscribe button. And I hope I get to see you on the next one.